Hi guys, it's Athene and this is my second Razer Academy video, and today I'm going to be talking about motivations when it comes to gaming. Every single person has his own drives, his own reasons why they play games. Some people play games for entertainment, casually. Some people play games to like own people. Some people play games professionally. Other people do it to reach out to an audience, like for example me. The main reason I play games and I'm competitive at it is because it allows me to reach out and do a lot of good things, like Operation Sharecraft. We raised $1 million for the Horn of Africa. A lot of people play games to try and dominate and to destroy the opponent, and a lot of ego dynamics come into play. When you look at how your brain works, what's very interesting is the amygdala hijack. When you're being put in a situation of severe fear or a defensive mode, it's like a primitive state where your amygdala takes over all your rational thinking. And it's something that also happens in poker with tilting. It's also something that happens in games. And that's why a lot of people, when they play professionally, when they actually lose or start losing, they tend to like start losing more and more and more and having a losing streak, because their amygdala is taking most of the activity from the rational part of the brain. The more primitive parts of your brain that is responsible for eating or for sex or for whatever are more in the core, and the more parts that are responsible for like rational thinking and stuff are developed further and are like our prefrontal cortex, for example. Even though we're not fleeing for our life, our brain still, when we're playing a game and we feel very threatened or whatever, or when we're losing, even though those mechanics are very primitive, they still apply to us because we've been evolving so fast with technology and with society that our evolution from our brain, to say it like that, hasn't been able to catch up. But being aware of it and being aware of this information can drastically improve your performance in games, because when you're in a defensive state and your neural activity goes from your prefrontal cortex to your amygdala, you start to do reactions much more impulsive, and you tend to do decisions that are way less thought through, which gives your opponent an advantage. So if you're playing games to try and be the best, and there's a lot of ego dynamics involved, you will be much more easily agitated, and you will be much more easily put it in that state where you're defensive, or where your rational part of the brain is taken over by your amygdala. While when you're gaming with a bigger context and put things more in context and have, like for example, a very balanced life, it's much easier to compete and be successful in games. So if you guys have any other ideas or questions, make sure to put it in the comments. I'll pick and have a topic for next time. See you guys.